G'day, it's JJ back again in Brayshaw's hut. I'm here to see if we can talk to Bob. I'm here with my kids. We're going to do the whole hike today and I'm so excited to show you all, but I can't start. I can't start without saying g'day to Bob. The kangaroo wasn't there this time, so let's hope. This is JJ back again. I just remind you how these work is, yep, you cross over for a yes, you open wide for a no, all the way, that's neutral. Can you open all the way? Woohoo! I hope this means that we're talking with Bob. So before I get going, I'm just going to move the camera down so you can see these a little bit easier. Hang on, give me a sec. Oh, Bob, I'm so excited to talk to you again. Oh, yes, the waving sometimes happens when the spirits are excited as well. So I take this as a sign that Bob's really happy to see us as well. Bob, I've brought my kids with me this time. Oh my gosh, they're really waving. I love this. I love when I can feel the energy. Oh, Bob, I'm so happy to see you again too. I'll come. Whoa, look at them. Oh my gosh.
Bob is so strong.
Bob is a very strong spirit and he's very excited that we're back again. So Bob, I'd love to introduce my kids. This is my son, George, and my daughter, Laurie's outside because she's a little bit nervous about this type of thing. So Bob, the first thing I got to ask, I saw that the kangaroo is gone and the rangers did reach out to me to let me know that they were coming by to see if they could help. So did you see the rain? Oh yes, you saw the rangers come to get the kangaroo. That is so wonderful. You know, Bob, that's all because of you. And I helped a tiny bit, but yeah, you helped that kangaroo. Yes. So well done, Bob. Now, you know, after I talked to Bob, I did some research. I could find no Roberts who lived in this house, and the house was initially constructed by the Brayshaws. But I have a little bit of a theory. When you said that you helped to build this house, you're pointing again at the fireplace. All right, let me see if I can ask my question and see. Was there already something here? Were you extending the house? Crossover for a yes and open wide for a no. Yes, so you were extending the house, which makes me think that you were here a little bit later than I initially thought. And you helped to look after the sheep. Did a family live here? Yes. And you did not live here with the family? No. So you just helped to extend the house. Did you live in the area? Yes. Did you work around this area sometimes? Yes. Okay, so this is helping to build a better picture in my head. I'm going to guess that you might have worked around here, and sometimes dates are hard, but does the 1950s sound right to you? Yes. Okay, so you might have worked around here in the 1950s. Oh, I love getting a little bit more information. Yes. Bob, do you have any message that you'd like to try and relay while I'm speaking to you today? Any message in particular? No? You didn't last time either. Are you just excited to communicate? Yes. Now, it might be hard to tell whether the taps and bangs this time are my son or me. Now, last time I was here, Bob, I could hear no tapping, no noises, no shuffling. But when I watched the video back, I could hear all of that. Yes, I could. So I want to ask, because there were two spirits last time. It was you and another one. So was it you making those noises? No, it was the other one. That's what my sister thought. I was hoping it was you. Is the other spirit here today? No, excellent. So we're going to keep on with this hike. We'll say another quick hello on our way. You're waving goodbye. I love this, Bob. You're the best. We'll say hello again on our way back past at the very end of our hike. I love this. Look at how strong you are. Goodbye, Bob. Thank you for talking. We'll see you again on the other side. Bye. Look at this. Bye, Bob. at the Westerman homestead, and if I duck down, you can see it. It is closed because it's unsafe to enter right now, and they are doing restoration works. I'm a big believer in not going where we're not supposed to. I want everyone to be safe and also legal. So I'm going to sit out here and see if there's any spirits that might want to come through. My name is JJ Carpenter, and I'm here just to communicate. I'm only here to talk with any spirits who might like to do so. The way that the things in my hands work, these are called copper dowsing rods, is if you want to answer in an affirmative, you cross them over. Whoa, I thought you might be a little bit shy. The feelings I was getting, but that's not shy at all. And I have a feeling you might have done this before. And if you want to answer no, you open them up wide, all the way up. What? Okay. So the other thing that I often ask spirits to do when I talk to them is to point. And I would love for you to point at the toilets. Now, people, the toilets are that way. Another very strong spirit. I don't know what it is about Namadgi National Park, but the spirits here, maybe it's the amazing fresh air and nature. You guys are pumping. So I got a feeling of, well, what do you want? I'm just honestly here to communicate. I love our history. I love personal histories in particular. So getting to talk to people who lived in a time that I can't even really properly fathom is amazing. Oh, you're pointing at my son. That is my son. His name is George. My daughter is standing in front of me. Her name is Laurie. And we're just going on a nice walk because, you know, it's good exercise and history is important to learn. I have a feeling. Are you a woman? If you're a woman, can you cross over for yes? Yes. That's wonderful. Did you used to live in the homestead that's behind me? Did you used to live in the homestead that's behind me? In the homestead that's behind. In the homestead that's behind. At some point in your life. It's a tentative yes. I'm not sure if that means yes or if it just means that they've visited. Did you have children? You seem interested in mine. There's a bit of that shyness coming through. I don't know whether it's a memory or whether you're fully aware. You're fully aware? Yes? Well, this is something I haven't done before because it's kind of, you know, don't always trust what you hear. Spirits are just humans too. So I would like to ask, are you aware that you have passed away? That you're no longer living? Yes, it's quite a strong yes. Is there a reason that you've stayed behind that you're aware of? No. Do you want to move on to whatever's next? No. I hope you don't mind me asking, and if you don't want to answer, that's okay, but are you afraid to move on? I'll take that as I'm not going to answer. Oh no, there we go. It's a yes. Well, you know what? I think that's normal. A lot of us humans are pretty scared about what comes next. I can almost get a picture of you. Did you, again, time can be hard to comprehend, but does the 19th century sound right for you? Were you living here in the 19th century? Yes, so the 1800s. I almost get this image of a woman in a dark dress, long sleeves, long skirt. I can't imagine how you did that. Look at me, I'm in the most comfy hiking clothes ever. That would have been tough. Yucca. Well, this has been lovely to speak with you. I hope that you've enjoyed it as well. We're going to keep on walking and see what else that we can find. So this is the last hut on the route, and it is the waterhole hut. It's a bit of a longer walk than I thought, but it's a beautiful walk, so I highly recommend it. Now, what I am here to do, for anyone who might be here, is try to communicate. How these work is if anyone wants to communicate, yes, that's right, you can move them around. That's right. So if you want to answer a yes or an affirmative, you cross them over. Can you practice? That's right. You can even do it a little bit more for a definitive yes. If you open back them to the middle, and back to the middle, yeah, that is a neutral answer. And if you open them wide as you can, that's a no. And I also like to see if you can point. So could you point to the door? It still, every time, shocks me. That's great. So I understand that this place has been used as sort of like a rest stop for years and years and years. Are you somebody who used to stay here often? No answer. You can hear a lot of flies in here because whoever was here just before us didn't actually lock the door behind them. So it's just let all the flies in. That's why you always lock the door behind you, also so the animals can't get in. So we'll be locking the door behind us on our way out. One other thing I love about this little hut is that there is a spot for your horse outside, which is just great. I don't suppose you've made yourself present in here with me, yes? Can you point to where you are? Was that you making that noise before? That tapping noise? Do you do that a lot? Yes. Have you ever frightened anyone who's come here? Yes. Do you like to frighten them? Yes. So I just want to say as well, one thing I normally say is I'm only here to communicate, and I'm pretty hard to frighten as well. So I'm just hoping to have a nice conversation. Do you think it's funny to frighten people? Yes, there's a fly on my elbow. Now, most spirits don't have a concept of time. Do you have a concept of time? I'm not getting that sense. I just hate that fly. And now I've got an itchy nose. Can you point to where you're standing again? Right back there. Do you have a message that you want to pass on? No. Well, you know what? I'm actually recording this, which means, I don't know if you know what recording means, it's sort of like taking a photo, but this one moves and I can hear the sound as well. And I can show it to other people. Do you want to try and scare them as well? Yes? Okay. Well, what's the scariest thing you can do? Do you want to make some more noise? That's the door. You can close it if you want to. Do you want me to move the camera so they can see? I don't know if that picked up on the camera. It was almost like a knocking. The tapping's pretty good. Yeah, there it goes again. You've gotten pretty good at the tapping. That would be pretty scary if you didn't know what was going on. More tapping. Well, I think it's a little bit too much to ask for them to open or close that door, I should say. I do have another question for you, if you're happy to keep on talking with me. Yes? There is something about Namadgi. You guys have a lot of energy at your disposal. Were you scared when you were alive? A lot. Oh, yes. Did other people scare you? What are you pointing at? That bed is a little creepy. I wouldn't want to sleep in it. It doesn't look very comfy. I'll take the camera around later and we'll see if we pick anything up. Were there people who deliberately tried to scare you? Yes. That's not very nice, is it? Is that why you try and scare other people now? Yes. You're like a real world manifestation of what I call a grey. Do you want me to be scared? Oh, that's very nice. I appreciate that a lot. But you want the people who might be watching this video to be scared. I guess you don't know them like I do. I don't know all of them either. Well, I'm sorry that you were scared when you were alive. I don't know if this makes me a bad person, but I'm kind of glad that you can maybe get a little payback now. Hopefully only to the same sorts of people. I'm sure only nice people come out here though. Have you seen some nice people? A little sense that he thought I was nice. Have you seen some bad people? Yeah. Do you scare the bad people? Yeah. Oh, do you sometimes scare the good people too? Can't help it. Can't help it. Yeah. All right. Well, it's been really great talking to you, learning a little bit about you. Yeah. I'm glad you had fun talking to me too. I'm going to take you around now and, well, the film around, and you can actually show off a little bit more if you'd like to. Yeah? Now it's waving. When I see that, I feel like there's a little bit of excitement. Okay. And don't worry. I'm pretty hard to scare, so give it your best shot. All right. Thank you. Bye.